Jerusalem in the Qur'an, a sacred city. Jerusalem, a city revered by Jews, Christians, and Muslims alike, holds a unique place in Islamic tradition. This video explores what the Qur'an, the central religious text of Islam, says about Jerusalem, its significance, and its connection to the prophets. Let's delve into the verses and interpretations that illuminate Jerusalem's status in Islam. The Qur'an refers to the land surrounding Jerusalem as the Blessed Land, Al-Ard al-Mubarakah. This blessing is mentioned in several verses, highlighting the spiritual significance of the region. It is a land chosen by Allah for His prophets and a place of divine favor. This designation emphasizes the sanctity and purity associated with the area. It suggests a land imbued with divine presence and blessings for those who dwell within it. The Qur'an connects this land to the prophets of the past. The most direct reference to Jerusalem in the Qur'an is in Surah Al-Isra, chapter 17, verse 1. This verse speaks of the Prophet Muhammad's, peace be upon him, miraculous night journey from Mecca to Al-Aqsa Mosque, whose surroundings we have blessed. This verse establishes Al-Aqsa Mosque as a sacred site in Islam. It links the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, to Jerusalem through this divine experience. The night journey is a testament to the importance of Jerusalem in Islamic history. The verse continues by stating that the purpose of the journey was that we might show him some of our signs. This highlights the spiritual significance of the journey and the divine revelations received by the Prophet, peace be upon him. It underscores the importance of Al-Aqsa as a place of divine manifestation. Initially, Muslims prayed towards Jerusalem, Al-Aqsa Mosque. This practice continued for approximately 16 to 17 months after the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, migrated to Medina. The Qur'an then directed Muslims to pray towards the Kaaba in Mecca. The change in Qibla does not diminish the importance of Jerusalem. It signifies a shift in focus while acknowledging the historical and spiritual connection. Jerusalem remains a city of profound significance in Islamic tradition. The Qur'an acknowledges the previous direction of prayer. It emphasizes that righteousness is not merely about facing a particular direction. True righteousness lies in faith, good deeds, and fulfilling one's obligations to Allah and humanity. The Qur'an recounts the stories of many prophets who lived in or were associated with the land around Jerusalem. These include prophets like David, Dawood, Solomon, Sulaiman, and Jesus, Isa, peace be upon them all. Their stories reinforce the spiritual heritage of the region. These narratives highlight the shared Abrahamic heritage. They emphasize the continuity of divine guidance throughout history. The Qur'an acknowledges and respects the prophets of Judaism and Christianity. The Qur'an speaks of the wisdom and righteousness of these prophets. It highlights their devotion to Allah and their commitment to justice. Their stories serve as examples for Muslims to emulate. The Qur'an addresses the people of the book, Jews and Christians. It calls for dialogue and understanding between Muslims and these communities. Jerusalem, as a shared holy city, can be a point of connection and cooperation. The Qur'an emphasizes the importance of respecting other faiths. It encourages peaceful coexistence and mutual understanding. Jerusalem can serve as a symbol of unity and shared heritage. The Qur'an calls for believers to engage in constructive dialogue. It encourages them to find common ground and work together for the betterment of humanity. This is especially relevant in the context of Jerusalem. Islamic scholars have interpreted the Quranic verses related to Jerusalem in various ways. They emphasize the city's spiritual significance, its connection to the prophets, and its role in Islamic history. These interpretations enrich our understanding of Jerusalem's place in Islam. Scholars highlight the importance of preserving the sanctity of Jerusalem. They emphasize the need for justice and peace in the region. They also stress the importance of respecting the rights of all people who live there. The Quranic verses and their interpretations provide a framework for understanding Jerusalem's significance. They offer guidance on how to approach the city with respect, understanding, and a commitment to peace. Jerusalem holds a special place in the hearts of Muslims worldwide. The Quran highlights its sanctity, its connection to the prophets, and its role in Islamic history. It is a city that calls for respect, understanding, and a commitment to peace. Now we encourage you to delve deeper into the Quran and the teachings of Islam regarding Jerusalem. Share this video with others to promote understanding and dialogue. Engage in respectful conversations about the city's significance and explore ways to contribute to a peaceful future for Jerusalem and its people. Let us all strive to learn more and foster greater understanding of this sacred city.